Hello and welcome to episode 28 of the car review series. Today I am reviewing the Dodge Ram 1500 or 1500 Laramie or Laramie, I don't know how to say that. I'm going to call it Laramie because that's how I've always said it. Hemi Quad Cab from 2004. Now, I chose not to go in a London lobby because when you're in a lobby which when you're in a lobby with like UK law or whatever, they always, if you're in a Dodge Ram, they immediately think you're going to ram them. That's just the mentality of people, and then they end up kicking me. And I've been kicked out of 2 lobbies so far just because I've gone in this car on a track, even though I haven't hit anyone. And I've tried a third time. I tried to get onto the track, and someone hit me on purpose, and then told the owner that I hit them, and then I got kicked just because I was in a Dodge Ram. So this isn't a very respected car, I know that for sure. So we have 557 performance points, 784 brake horsepower. That's like Ferrari standards of power. It's crazy. 1777 kilograms of weight, or 1.8 tons, depending on your country. It's 4-wheel drive, as you would expect from a pickup truck, with 106 kilograms force meter max torque. It's quite crazy how much torque there is. It's a 5.7 litre engine as well, so yeah, I'm not expecting good things, but it's 2.26 kilograms per brake horsepower power to weight ratio. So I'm expecting oversteer. I don't know why, but in my head that's what I'm expecting. There's no one around the start line, sorry, so I should be okay in terms of meeting people. Oh, there's someone just spawned in, okay. Well, looking at that initial pit start, it looks pretty fast at accelerating. So I don't have hopes for this. So from this view I can't actually see the much of the car. So this is the back of the Dodge Ram. Those are the brake lights. It's a standard car, so there's no reverse lights or anything like that. There's the brake lights. It's bright compared to the Hyundai Click that we had last episode, which wasn't bright at all. This is actually bright and useful. There's the front of the pickup truck, which there's the horn, which isn't very truck-like, but it's still a horn nonetheless. There's no lights, I don't believe. Nope. There's no wipers. Nope. There's the what's it called? What's that? That's a Mercedes? That's a Mercedes, okay. You've got the bumper, which again goes up to 160 miles per hour, as it seems to always do. I've got 4 cars right in front, right beside me, so I'm not sure. The revs seem to go up to about 7,500. Here's the interior. It's there is pillars right in my face, which isn't handy, but it's fine. They're not too much in my face like the Prius was. The Prius was just terrible in terms of visibility. It's left-hand drive again, compared to right-hand drive with some other cars. And we've got the rear view, which looks very truck-like. You can't actually see the bed of the truck. So when I reverse, this is something that I find very annoying about pickup trucks, is that when they're standard, you can't see the bed of the truck behind it. So if you reverse, you can't see where the back of the truck is. So you end up just hitting walls because you don't know you have to guess where the back of the truck is. And you've got the bonnet view, which is actually a roof view. It's just a roof view. It's too high, unless the bonnet is like a 35% gradient or something. It's just it's the sound. This is supercharged, by the way. It sounds amazing. I love the sound of this. And that was a really small tap on the accelerator, and it managed to propel it forward to 7 miles per hour. And okay, I'm expecting this to be fast now. It looks. I'm not pressing anything, and it's going forwards. There's constant momentum going on. Okay. All right, let's. The revs will go to the 7,000, not 7,500. Now let's test the burnout. Not much of a burnout. The gear ratios seem very quick. And it's understeery, let's just say that. It's very twitchy. It's surprisingly twitchy for a pickup truck. Very twitchy. This is one of those. It's a bit like a front-wheel drive car. This truck actually. You have a choice. You either accelerate or you turn, but you can't do both. Oh, wow! It does not like grass. Even though, because it's a four-wheel drive car with 700 horsepower, you can then recover it by putting the power down. A bit like a front-wheel drive car. This drives very much like a front-wheel drive car. Let's see if I can make this corner flat. I'm too scared to try and make that corner flat out. I had to lift off a bit there. I'm so scared. I think I probably could have made that flat out, but I didn't want to do it. And the car maxes out at 160, I believe, as it looks. Can I make this corner flat out? I probably can, but I lifted off because I'm scared. The brakes are very effective, actually. The brakes are surprisingly effective in this. Yeah. I love the sound of that supercharger. That supercharger sounds so good in this Dodge. It's a Dodge, but they call it a Ram in the game, so it's just a Ram. Oh, two wheels. Those okay then. Okay, I may have slightly spat out a pickup truck. How did it propel that momentum forward? I don't know. Hang on, this first gear is tiny. Oh dear, I may have slightly hit a wall. This is going a bit crazy. Let me see how quick this first gear goes. That's it. That's like half a second or something. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's probably more like 1 second, but it's still ridiculous. This car. Well, it's not really a car. It's a truck. It's a very average car for what I think it would have been. In terms of twitchiness, it's very twitchy. In terms of acceleration, it's all right. In terms of speed, it's all right. It's the same speed as a Subaru would go, so I would say this would be competitive with a Subaru. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but this seems to be able to compete with Subarus and the like. It's a higher PP than the performance point. It has higher performance points than most Subarus. Change gear, there we go. There's a lot of things to say with this pickup at once. I'm speaking quite fast, it seems. Oh, turn! Turn! Please, turn! You can't hold the accelerator down and turn. It just doesn't work. It's so strange. Let me try a spot of drifting. It can only go one way. Bad, yes, because I hit the grass. Stop! Please, stop! Thank you. It seems that there's forwards momentum constantly. If I go into first gear here, and if I just tap the accelerator once, it seems to always have forward momentum, and this isn't downhill. This is a flat part of the track. If I get into the gear, which is going to take a while to get into the gear apparently. Well, there's a clutch for you. I haven't even got a clutch. I'm still managing to use a clutch. There we go. I'm now in gear. There's quite a bit of momentum going on. So there is momentum in this truck, which I don't know if that's good or bad. I've never really experimented with something like that. It seems like there's a cluster of cars at the so luckily I'm on the opposite side of the track to them, so I should be fine in terms of that. Don't go on the curbs, that curb is deadly. It's claimed many a victim. Yeah, this is actually slower than the Hyundai Click. No, sorry, not the Hyundai Click. The I don't know why I said Hyundai Click. It's slower than a Subaru would go around the track. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I said Hyundai Click. I think I'm using the Hyundai Click for the next video, so look out for that. That could be quite fun. Am I? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm confused. No, I'm not. The Hyundai Click is the previous episode, I believe. If I'm wrong, then I've just messed up everything. And I've spun a pickup again. This truck feels fast. I managed to hit that wall as well. Stop going on the grass. Please, just let me go back on the track. Thank you. I wouldn't drive this truck. I just wouldn't drive it. It's just not a nice car to drive. I don't know what there is about it, but it's not nice. It just seems, yeah, just not nice. There's no real other way to describe it. I would definitely use a, even though this may be faster than a Subaru, I think I would use a Subaru. Yeah, it's just, yeah, Subaru. So beginners on this truck, I know it's not good for beginners, especially if you have a steering wheel. It's not good. Someone just created the first. Oh, someone went first. Two. He's done 2 laps. Okay. Turn. Oh, you've gone in the sand. Well done, truck. I think I'm going to end the episode here. For beginners, I'd say no. For amateurs, I'd say no. For professional, I'd say no. It's not one for drifting either. So it's not a good car. So yeah, I've been XeinsGaming reviewing the Dodge Ram 1500 or 1500 Laramie Hemi Quad Cab from 2004, and I will see you in the next episode.